Hello there, I am Zin.
And I'm Floor, and we are Wired in Stone. And today we are going to teach you how to make wood burns. That is right. For over the past year or so, we have posted moon phase wood burns on our Instagram at Wired in Stone, and they've done pretty well.
Yeah, so we decided to make a tutorial for you. I'm going to go ahead and let Floor take over this one. She's the one who put together the wood burn and started doing it, and I'm really proud of her. So check out this tutorial by Floor of the moon wood burn.
Let us get going. So, let's get started on your wood burn. I'm going to show you everything you need, which comes in the kit. And it is a wood burner, wood, sandpaper, transfer paper, and your stencil. Everything I just showed you will come in the kits that we sell. Some of you already have those, and if not, it's okay. Scrounge together some things. You can find a wood burner at your local craft store or online. GetWiredInStone.com. So first, before you begin, you're going to want to put in your tip and start warming up your wood burner, which we have already done. We have the somewhat pointy, roundy tip, not the super pointy one. Get that warmed up, screw it in before you turn it on. Once that's warming up, go ahead and lightly sand your wood. You're just going to want to remove any of the imperfections, because if you're buying it from us, we use reclaimed wood. Some of it will have some stuff on it, but we'll try to give you one with at least one clean side that just needs a light sand to get started. After that, step one is to apply the stencil. So let's do it. So grab your transfer paper. If you want to cut this to fit your wood, you can. I usually just fold it in a corner. You're going to put the shiny side up facing you, dull side down. Put it in the corner, and if you want to, you can tape this in place, but I like to just fold it. And it should stay right there where I need it. If you want to again, you can fold it again, just to make sure. Keep this nice and crisp, because you're going to be able to use this over and over and over again. Alright, I've got that nice and folded around here. Okay, now you put your stencil on top. As you can see, I've given you lots of sizes here, so you can wood burn on anything, any size, but I'm going to use the biggest moon on this part, okay? And then I just tend to eyeball it and center it where I want to. Now that you have your transfer paper and your stencil laid down, keep it in the same spot. Hold it in while you do your tracing. If it scooches around, it's not going to line up once you remove it all. So, right now we're just going to go ahead and trace all the lines. Let's go. Okay, so we just finished. Oh yes, alrighty, I can see my trace outlines. So now I am done with my graphite paper. I like to just fold that up and put it away for next time. And now the fun begins. Okay, now you've got your moon drawn on the wood with the transfer paper, and it's time to wood burn it. So we are going to begin that now. Try to not let your burner stay in one spot for too long, because it will create a dot or a spot, and that is hard to blend in. So I'm coloring. You'll notice I'm not really drawing as much as coloring. It's not like a marker. It's like a crayon or a colored pencil. As you get further along, you'll get better at this. You'll realize how little pressure it takes. You're really kind of gliding on the wood. It's more about the speed. The slower you go, the darker it is. But with the grain of the wood, you're going to catch. So you really just want to let it glide like butter. Right there. I like to stay anchored and then spin the wood according to where I'm at, instead of trying to get all around with this, because you know you've got your cord and it can kind of get in the way. So take your time and do that. I'm going to go around the whole circle, rough draft style, show you what it looks like. So, let us continue. Okay, I just finished my preliminary outline to the moon. I think before I make that all bold, I'm going to do the crater lines too. Oh, these ones are a lot more fun because you're not going to do like the scribble circle. You're going to actually do more like a pen drawing. Because these ones can be more squirrely. Your wood burner has probably heated up a bit more now too. If you find that there's some cool spots or like as you're drawing it's not so smooth, just try spinning it and getting a new hot part. And yeah, just squiggle around your squiggles and then we're going to go to the next step. Now, what we're going to do, the next technique for this is you're going to follow these crater lines inside of themselves. I'm going to move a little quicker so that the lines are lighter and thinner. And basically I'm just going to fill all of these up with lines. See? It looks nice, right? So, connect it. Now, with these spots, I like to just go and take a shape there and a shape there. That spot looks done to me. Then I like to come around this spot and trace him 3 times. Feel free to get a little funky, like if you want to widen that. See how I made him a little bit more spacey? Now I'm going to follow that wideness, and then it's going to create kind of an effect of a deeper or a less deep crater. Now my workflow, I like to fill in the small spaces first just so they're done, and then I finish the big one. So I'm going to go in and do this crater, this crater, this crater, the corner ones, the dots, and then I'm going to do the big gappy space. So here we go. I'm just going to keep on going and follow along if you can. So I've gotten all my little small sections done and I've just got this big one left. You're going to start in there and you'll notice that as you get into the little side sections of the big one, you're going to eventually close them off with the lines and then they become their own little section which you fill in. You'll see me do that while I go. Contours are done. You can see I've got a moon here. Kind of looks a little like Earth too sometimes. This could stay like this, or what I like is to take a stain and just put it along the outside for some contrast. What I like to do, the stain does not come in the kit. You can just pick up any wood finish from any craft store. You don't need a lot. Just get your brush a little wet, and I'm going to just be covering the edges of my wood. And sometimes it needs a couple layers. You know, the more layers, the darker the stain. Just keep in mind that it tends to leak and run, so don't get too close to your moon because he might run into it. Alright, I just finished applying 2 coats of stain on here. It's a little light. I think I'm still going to do more, but I do need to wait for it to dry. So I'm going to show you guys an after picture now. You can see I made it a little more bold, and then the stain's darker. Doesn't that look great? Awesome, huh? So if you guys want to display that, you can just set it on a shelf right on its side. Or what I like to do is screw 2 screws in the back and then connect wire from one to the other. And then it hangs super easy. Just have to have 1 nail on the wall. So anyways, guys, I'm so excited that you could do that with me. I hope that it made sense or that you were able to make something similar to mine. If you post a photo on Instagram, I would love that. Use hashtag WAS, as in wired and stoned, moon woodburn. WAS moon woodburn. Okay?
So, I hope you guys learned a little something.
Yes, we would love to see your creations, as always, so post them on Instagram and tag us.
If you want to see more videos like this, similar to this, free, you can check out our YouTube. youtube.com/wiredandstone. We post little things here and there.
We also have other types of things in our courses section on our website, teaching you different wire wraps, and we're going to start adding more artworks too, so stay tuned.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
The cat just...